So, yep, second challenge. Only one thing here. And this is another Professor Squeak. Was this one? Has this one got two E's, or is it? Did they reuse the name or something? I don't know. Or is it the same one? But yeah, this is just a big climb a tower challenge. I don't know if there was one similar. If there was one of these in one of the other games. I don't. This challenge is a. It's an interesting one. I do like the concept. And then he's just like, "Muah," like, I don't know why he's laughing. He's saying this. Well, I'll know why. I'll explain when the challenge is over. But yeah, instead of, it's interesting. This it used to scare me when I was younger a bit because I had like a massive phobia, let's say, when I was younger, of getting hurt in video games. I just absolutely hate doing it. And for some reason, I put like a little wall here, so it's really difficult to climb across. And then okay, wall. So yeah, you can just stick to like some walls and completely avoid some of the challenges, but I did sort of lose, like when I just stopped like feeling a bit afraid of this challenge because of the heads that like regurgitate the rocks. I used to find them really funny. One thing that you can do to make the challenge easier as well is these spiders. You can flame them; they will just disappear. A very interesting thing though with this is that you don't have sparks here. Instead, you actually have like 5 hit points, like as if you were a vehicle. I don't know if that was something they were intending, like you would climb up in a vehicle or something. But it seems maybe just because they're throwing so much at you, it seems an odd choice that they gave you so many hit points on like an actual health bar as opposed to sparks. But yeah, I guess because it is a bit difficult, there are times where it is almost impossible not to get hit. Because of just the patterns of the attacks. And the darts there just killed the spider for me. Which is funny. Because there are 3 obstacles, the rocks, the spiders and the darts. I think it's 5 hit points, maybe more. I don't know how many hits I've taken. But yeah, we're almost at the top. Just gotta wait for this spider to move out of the way. Yeah, it's a shame I had to kill the spiders. I like spiders. I'm like in the minority here of people who like spiders, but... And then we find...
That was terrific, Spyro.
There is no treasure.
Really? Then how did you get up here? Oh, that. Well, then.
And this guy's a cheat. He has a
You'll have to
There's a
give me
lift
the seat.
that he took.
What?
Is it?
What?
What a douche. And he gave us a Dragonfly for all our troubles. You know what I think? With the evil laughing and the fact that he knew there was a secret lift and there wasn't any tricks to us about the treasure, I think he purposely did it, lied to us just to like for research purposes. He wanted to see what would happen if a dragon climbed a dangerous tower. Scientists learn. He was so concerned about whether he could, he didn't stop to think about whether he should. But now that we're done with the lava area for now, I think we can move on to the rest of the level. So it's weird, those caveman enemies, they come back, I think, when you leave a level and things, but the counter doesn't reset. So you have to kill specific ones again, because those ones don't count towards the counter, and I realised I'd been going the wrong way. And actually, they go the ones that you haven't killed. It saves which ones you've killed, but doesn't remove them. which is a odd choice. Sounds like the electric fences are coming back. I wonder if Newman from Seinfeld will come and turn them off, like he did in Jurassic Park. So, like, immediately after one lava section, we're greeted by another one with more invincibility and a rather redundant room. Interesting design-wise, I guess, slightly. And yep, last thief. And he's running in place. He's getting ready. He's going to do one of those Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo runs. Just watch him. Woo, woo, woo. It's like, zoinks! A dragon, run! But this thief isn't too bad. You just have to just take the inside. And there we go. Already got him. But we have to turn back, I think. I don't know if we have to turn back and collect something he dropped, or whether we just have to talk to the guy. I think we just have to talk to Mr. Mouse over here. Yeah, I just had to go. And in that time he went searching for a dragonfly. We got Bonky. Bonk! Forget Bonk's adventure, it's Bonky's adventure now. Thing is though with this, it's like not, well, somewhat invincibility power up. Is it even necessary? It seems kind of redundant. What do we have that we, that really makes it interesting? Because there's nothing interesting in the lava. It's not like, oh, it's just a small area with some gems. We're chasing a thing around in a circle, which you get before the time runs out, so there's no challenge either. But yeah, we're already towards the end of the level, and we got Dr. Egghead, and he's still talking to us. It's usually a bad sign in this game. Doesn't help that the next thing we got is Wonky. We got Bonky and Wonky, the twins, the failed Spyro mascot twins. He's Bonky, he's Wonky, together we're the Wonky Bonk twins. Remember kids, always wear protection. So we got all the gems, that was that's a good start. We actually got everything in the first time round, but then, yeah, this wall is supposed to open. It's supposed to be the start of the level. And that's where we're supposed to go to get our dragonfly in the chest, but decided not to for some reason. It just didn't want to open. It's probably due to that scientist talking glitch or whatever. But then some other weird glitch also happened. Is you notice how we've got those like pole counter at the bottom from 3 like electric pylon thingies. Yeah, well, what happened was, for some reason, 3 of the poles from the electric challenge just decided to appear again for no reason. So I had to make my way back. You can tell it's not designed for you to backtrack this way. And I thought I wanted to show it off, and also the counter was annoying me, so yeah, just 3 of these appeared for some reason. They don't even make any noise. And then when you just zap them all, they just They just disappeared. And, like, nothing happened. I don't know what was going on here. But I don't think we're that far away now, because we're just going back to the first, oh, for goodness sake, stupid trapezium-shaped ladders. Because we're coming back to like the first temple area now. And we just have to come out of there, and then we got the, and then we've got, and for some reason I didn't lose any health. Weird. Yeah, and then we just got to get like the last Dragonfly and then go back to the exit portal, because I'm stupid like that and insist on that. And yeah, what's going on here? Well, what indeed? Well, apparently the level just gave up, kind of just went on strike and was like, yeah, well, you seem to know what you're doing. You're done. I'm going home. And yeah, I don't know why this happened. I've never seen this before. And yeah, just everything disappeared almost. But so I thought maybe, well, oh, excuse me, Mr. Invisible Wall. So I decided, oh, you know what? I'll just I'll leave the area. I'll probably come back. That's what happens in the home world when the level disappears, as it does. I say that like it's a normal occurrence. Oh, I hate it when I wake up in the morning and the world's gone for a few seconds. It's a really slow start to my day. I'm always late for work when that happens because I can't see where I'm going. But here we go. Here's the chest, skull chest. We've got the skeleton key. Aha. And there we go. That's the last Dragonfly. We've got Jean-Marc. Very French. So I think I went to go see if the door had opened from the other side. Maybe it might force it open or something. Just like, open this wall. I want to come in. It's cold out here. But nope.
Eventually.
Yeah, and I had to go through this room in a different kind of, I guess a different definition to blind. I had to, you know, do all this platform on platforms that don't exist. I was pretty much hugging the wall. It's a good thing I wasn't a first time player. I do know the layout of at least this room fairly well. Well enough to actually get across. Yeah, this is something that I probably won't see again. Very interesting. And Spyro's like, so, what do I do now? I think here I was just trying to work out where to jump from. And then I'm not even on the bridge, okay. But yeah, that was a weird experience. Spyro's like, well, I'm not forgetting that. And this Spyro was traumatized forever. He had to stop and just like, what did I just experience? I gotta lay off the gems. And now, silly old me So, ah, yeah, it's a good idea. I should show off how to get to the exit portal that you already know where it is. Rather than jump cutting, no, let's show the entire thing. Fun. I had to sit through this pain, so you will too. At least the level itself, it's not that long at least. Can go through it well as quickly as Spyro can slowly charge. There's not too much left. It'd be nice if there was like ways to do shortcuts, all sorts in this, but there really it's too spacious for any of that fancy stuff. And okay. Okay, Spyro. Seriously, this level. This is like the worst in terms of glitches. This is like the worst. This is the worst like playthrough I've done of it. But we're almost there. Just going to Dr. Egghead over there. I think I went to go check if the thing would open. Nope, still not opening. I don't know what. Like I said, I think it is. I don't think it is the glitch. Like some glitch. Well, I mean, it has to be. It does open. Please believe me. Otherwise, I think I'm crazy. I left the load screen in for some reason. I think. Oh no, I think I was showing off how like blinding that could be for some people. But then I think, yeah. No, this is why I had left it in, is because the game, thanks to all that glitching and stuff, it wouldn't load up the game properly and just gave me the black screen with just some sound effects. And so I had to reload the game. Thankfully the game did save when I exited the level, so I didn't get anything. And I thought now would be an appropriate time to show a glitch. Where if you load up a level and then you pause the game, you go into the options menu before it tells you like, oh, you got 10 out of 10 dragonflies and all the gems and level complete, you can start moving around while the menu's there. And like if you press like down, it'll make the menu go down while also moving Spyro, which is a bit funny. But yeah, it's also caused a glitch where there's no music for some reason. But in the next part, we will be doing the final boss. It's the only thing we got left. We'll be doing all 3 phases in one, since we haven't done any of the phases beforehand. And since we've 100%ed the game, we can get all the phases done. So, see you then.